This is the Experienced Optimist. And I was watching a video from a dating coach the other day. And I guess someone had emailed him and asked, why can't I keep the women in my life that I really like? And he responded, he said that you can't become a bitch, you can't become pussy whipped, you can't, put her on a pedestal. You have to make her chase your validation. And I've heard this before. I'm not picking on the dating coach at all. I've heard this before. You never want to put a woman first. Once you start putting a woman first, she loses interest in you. And this is true. But one of the things that you have to remember as men is that a woman, even if you really like her, she's beautiful, intelligent, and all that stuff, at the very best, a woman can only be a fair weather friend. At best. That's why I made that video, women are the shady friends in every relationship. Because of female nature, a woman will always seek chaos in a relationship and drama. And one of the ways to get that drama is to always chase your validation. She'll always ask you, why don't you spend more time with me? Why don't you go out, take me out? Why don't you, you're always working on your music, why don't you stop working on your music and spend more time with me? This is the 5th time you went to jiu-jitsu practice this week. Why don't you spend more time with me this week? And she'll keep on hounding you. And the second you give in to her, then she'll lose respect for you. However, if she keeps chasing your validation and you don't give in to her, she's still going to cheat and she's still going to find somebody who will. So it's a catch-22. So you'll try to remain aloof and not give her the validation that she wants. And that may keep her around. That may keep her chasing you for a little bit. But ultimately, she'll get fed up. And she'll just bounce on you. This always happens. And, a lot of, this old school PUA, and they'll say that, you just need to have more game and be the alpha male and make her chase your validation. And that will keep her interested in you. Yeah, it'll keep her interested, but she'll still be interested in other guys too. She'll still be interested in, Tom, Dick, and Harry down the road, and she'll still want to bang these other guys. So you're not really saving anything. Like I said, at very best, she'll just be a fair weather friend. And here's the thing you have to remember is why are you doing everything in your power to keep a fair weather friend around? Ultimately, any person that you have to make them chase your validation just to keep them around is not worth keeping around. I've learned this the hard way, and there are many men that have learned this the hard way. Keeping shady friends around just because you find them to be nice sometimes, just because you find them to be supportive at other times, doesn't mean you should keep them around. A shady friend is a shady friend, and they should be around temporarily at most. Don't let these people, women or men, hang around your life long term, because they will screw your life up. But that's what I wanted to share. When you hear this advice from certain people, they do have a point. It'll keep a woman interested if you make her chase your validation. But ultimately, she will leave. And ultimately, another thing too. So let's say she's chasing your validation. And then the sisterhood of failure comes to her. Because how women always listen to the sisterhood of failure. And they come to her and they say, well, why are you chasing Experienced Optimist? He's a good-looking guy. He has money, all that stuff. But you need to get something out of him. And then she'll say, well, I don't know. I'm not really that, a mean girl like that. He's like, well, have you seen this new Me Too stuff? You know, just say that he touched you inappropriately. Just say that he did this, he did that, and then you can probably get easy $5,000 out of him, or you can make him pay for treating you the way that he's been treating you. So women can be very vindictive, and if they listen to the Sisterhood of Failure, or they just get it in their mind that she shouldn't be chasing your validation and you should pay for making her chase your validation, then you're stuck. You know, that can screw up your life. And that's something to keep in mind. But anyway, if you like this video, give a thumbs up, like, subscribe, support other MGTOW channels. Send me an email if you want to talk about some things. And I'll talk to you later, guys. This is the experience out.